2021 was a year for the channel. Overall, I'm happy where the channel has gone to, and I am still in disbelief of what has happened this year. My goal for last year was to hit around 300 subscribers and almost doubled what I expected through that year. Now, let's take back and look at some things that is quite interesting and mind-boggling to myself. So over on Social Blade, we can look on the very start of the year, which is January 2nd. We started out with 200 subscribers, and now we're all the way up to 527. And this is mind-boggling for me because I never expected it to get this high so fast in the course of a year. That's 327 subs, more than I expected for anything to even happen. Video views about the same time went from about 50,000 all the way up to 200,000. And that's all because of you guys. I'm thankful for each and every one of you here. Now, if we look at the future's projections on Social Blades, we see subscriber milestones. The next one is 750, and that's coming very soon. But each and every one of you who subscribes, I'm very thankful of, and I hope you all do enjoy the journey along the way. Now, let's get into the content. I started a lot of things in 2020 and 2021, but let's take a look at some of the views, the most popular ones. So, the first thing to note, I used to be a variety channel, and the most popular video is 28,000 views because it is how to link your account on Battle.net. But after that, we go into the Maximum Gold and Brothers of Legends leaks, and that was shocking to see the card list leak and an actual card to back it up. Then we also had the El Dorado leaks with everyone getting DMCA'd except for myself. Everyone getting copywritten except for myself. I dodged a huge bullet there. Talked it out with the person who did the video, and that was fun. YG Omega is one of the platforms I've been using constantly now because it actually feels better and it's fun because there's an actual competitive ladder with so many constant different decks showing up. It really depends on what there is and what time you play, because if you play earlier in the day, you're facing a lot of meta. Later at night, you're facing a lot of rogue strategies, which is a good balance for that. After that, we have Zoodiac Tri-Brigade plus combos. Zoodiac Tri-Brigade was a deck this year, and it was a deck that definitely turned some heads and made people realize some cards should be banned while other cards needs to definitely not be in the game anymore. And I started so many different things. No banless format. I started how to deck build and a lot of other fun things. Then we have more leaks. This channel is basically built up on leaks and news, which I am happy about. We also have card discussions like Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, Soulful Chord. Still waiting for a great Pendulum monster or a great Link monster for them, because Beyond the Pendulum does help, but it still needs a bit more. Starlight Rares from Dawn of Majesty. We also have Alien Skin updates, so you can refund it back in March to April. Project Ignis coming out on April 5th. That was a great leap as well. That was 2020. That's when Adamancipator were running rampant. We also have banlist predictions and so much just from this year, which gives me a big smile that people are seeing the videos and checking them out. How to Deck Build is one of those series that it pretty much shows people this is kind of a base core, but also it is something that you can expand upon and choose to change. Now, one of the things that people don't really view would be something like Drytron or anything meta. And after I incorporated a wheel to this, it was 100% interesting of what I could do. And there's just so much and so many decks that I started with Ursartic because I was curious about the deck. And yeah, we are here now, a year later. I'm probably going to be doing the last episode of How to Deck Build very soon, and doing a new series for that. Now, for some future things in the works, I am going to be doing a few more deck profiles on certain decks, because I asked you guys what decks you want to see get support, or what type of decks would you like to see in a profile. I've done tons of different decks over the years, and I am just happy where all of these decks landed. Even with all the likes and dislikes going on, it gives me feedback like this could be better. One of the things I'm going to be doing is returning to the deck builds and updating them, which is going to be quite a lot of fun. One of the series that kept going in and out was no ban list format, because it's really hard to find a deck that has a ban list. And it's really hard to find decks that need said no ban list, because most of it's just FTKs, just super powerful decks here and there. And we have Dragon Ruler Link no ban list format that shot out like crazy because people want Dragon Rulers. They love Dragon Rulers. And we just have so many different variants, just FTKs, and a lot of others. And finally, I'm trying to think of one of the other series that I did, since there's just so much here that's I can't even think what all I have done. I've done pack openings, I've done OCG meta reviews, and all of that. But anyways, in 2022, what are we to expect? My goal for 2022 at the end of the year is to hit 1,000 subscribers. It is going to be rough for that, but it is manageable. After that, return to deck build is going to be one of the things that I'm going to be doing once I finish up How to Deck Build, is going back through every single list and fixing them, changing them to all the suggestions. And finally, I'm going to continue to look through for no ban list content and many, many other different formats, because I do have a video on what decks were super popular, or series, which was, I think, Evolution. Evolution of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a 5-part series I did in 2020, and I am going to be updating it and all the decks that there are. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and see you guys in 2022.